You're watching Weekend Today in Central New York.
Well, a lot of people agree that Thursday night was one of the worst for getting home in a long time. As bad as it was in the Syracuse area, look at this. These were pictures from Pulaski in Oswego County. The wind as much as the snow a factor, with heavy lake effect snow combined with 50-mile-per-hour plus winds,
Yikes. Creating
intense blizzard conditions. You know, when they talk about lake effect in the North Country, this is my image.
Yeah.
And
not often we get that really rampant lake effect closer to home, but man, for the evening commute on Thursday, what a mess. But you know what? All the people that we talked to about the commute, they said it was bad with reduced visibility, but the plus was that I think everyone kind of recognized this is really bad and everyone took it slow. On some occasions when we get nasty snow, there's always like those few people that insist on still going the speed limit with the trucks and the four-wheel drive, but everyone on Thursday took it slow, and that really helped. Everyone was just going 25 miles an hour. Now, we do have a weather alert for today through 7 o'clock. The only exception is Jefferson County, which hangs on a little bit longer. This is a winter weather advisory. Not like anything that we saw on Thursday. However, I'm thinking within the next hour or so, we could get into some dangerous whiteout conditions, and that's because of this squall line on Triple Doppler, brought to you by RomanoCars.com. Heavy snow now moving into Auburn, really intense snow moving through Ithaca into Cortland and through central New York. This timing, it's going to be pretty quick. This thing is moving at 50 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. But if you plan on heading out within the next hour in Onondaga, western Oswego into Cortland County, I would wait until this line moves through, because it is going to bring some whiteout conditions, some very strong winds, and really tough roads. Now, after this moves through, believe it or not, we turn warmer. In fact, we're looking at a chance for potentially some wintry mix and some freezing rain. Could be some issues for some places in central New York. But then we switch over to rain for the rest of today and into tomorrow morning. So we'll pick up the Futurecast at 8 o'clock this morning. There's that heavy snow pushing through central New York. I think a few small snow showers still hang on. This does mean for tip-off at the Carrier Dome at noon, give yourself plenty of extra time to get there, because this will create for a fresh dusting of snow over those already slushy roads. You'll be slipping and sliding all over the place, especially around the hills near Syracuse. I would take it nice and easy on your way to the Carrier Dome. But by the time you head home, temperatures for a lot of us are above freezing. As the snow moves out, we could see some pockets of freezing rain. I think that's mainly confined to the North Country, across the Tug Hill and in Jefferson County, where temperatures are still hanging back below freezing, but warmer air is kind of overrunning that, which could cause for some icing problems. The rest of us, a few showers, maybe some drizzle. Overnight tonight, we get into some potentially moderate to heavy rain after midnight. This is going to cause for a lot of melting, some intense rainfall, temperatures briefly in the 40s early Sunday morning. But once this rain moves out, big changes. I think back behind this, much colder air moves in, and that's going to take 40s and turn them into 20s by the end of the day on Sunday. So when we talk about snowfall today, it's not a whole lot. These are not impressive numbers. I think we have some isolated pockets of 4 to 6 inches across the Tug and through the Mohawk Valley. And as that intense snow moves to the south of Syracuse, Tully, Cortland, maybe Ithaca might tack on up to 4 inches by the end of the day. The rest of us are just looking at a dusting to some spots 3 or 4 inches. So not a whole lot, but rough morning conditions before we improve by the end of the day. Then tomorrow, it's the opposite. Rain changes back to snow, and we have cooler air moving in. But you'll notice that for the week ahead, everybody breathe much quieter. We have a few dry days in there. Winter starts officially Wednesday morning, and we'll get our next system shortly after. So make sure you get our Weather Authority app, brought to you by CNYRealtor.com. Interactive Doppler, an hour-by-hour forecast and a 10-day forecast to help you plan out your day.